Hi everyone, Luke here from Alesis Audio. Thanks guys for tuning into the channel. Officially part 2 guys of the WLA 115A 15-inch coaxial line array by Wharfedale Pro guys. So if you've been with the channel for a while, you would have seen my previous video was I had 2 line arrays on top of my BX in my lounge. We were doing some testing with my suppliers, doing some testing, listening to music, really seeing how these line arrays react and how they sound, especially when you add a second one. And guys, it's amazing. So anyway, we're going to just be talking a bit about the unit. We're going to be talking about what's cooking in the back, because there's some DSPs at the back as well. And I'm going to go through the specs again and just talk about the experience I had listening to this unit, like the sound quality, the way he throws, and just overall how the unit performed. So guys, this is Wharfedale's newest flagship. I actually think there's a new flagship out now, but this is still one of the big flagships that came out in South Africa I think it came out last year in South Africa. The WLA 115A. The A stands for this is active. You get it in a passive and a powered or active version as well. And yeah, we don't get the passive one in South Africa, but we get the powered one, which is power one is really, really cool. So it is a 15-inch coaxial. It's got Wharfedale's EvoFold waveguide. It's like a big waveguide from top to bottom. So it throws out like this. So you get a nice even sound from top to bottom. It's got a serious throw. It's nice and wide, nice and high. So it's a really nice throw on him. But now this, if you've been with the channel for a while, you would have seen what I said in the first video, but I'll just explain everything from the beginning again. This is almost like a Bama Wharfedale, because this has a Bama coaxial. So it's a Bama 15-inch driver. It's a 15-inch driver, guys. Really, really big. It's almost unheard of to have a 15-inch. So it's a Bama woofer, Bama tweeters, but of course with Wharfedale's acoustic design, the woofer is built by Bama for Wharfedale under their spec, and of course it's got Wharfedale amplifiers. So it's still very much a Wharfedale, but it's got Bama components. And I've got to admit, Bama is also one of my favorite brands in the speaker department when it comes to woofers and tweeters, because they have a really, really nice sound. Very, very similar to the British flavor, nice and deep as well. Very, very nice. So let's get quickly into the specs again. This is an 830 RMS, 1660 peak. It's a 2.87-inch tweeter, which is pretty big. So it's almost a 3-inch tweeter, really, really big. It's got a 4-inch voice coil for the woofer, which is also nice and big. It's actually a dual surround, very tight knit, very thin dual surround, and it's really, really nice. It's 103 sensitivity dBY, so pretty efficient, pretty loud, and it's 141 dB peak. And to the ear, guys, it might not sound loud. So if you get this unit, maybe if you like me and you've got like 1 or 2 units and you listen to them, you might think, nah, busy testing at home, you might think, okay, it sounds very loud, I have to really crank it up. But guys, so what I did was, to the ear it doesn't sound loud. You might be thinking like, nah, maybe they're lying a little bit about the figures here. But then I opened up the sliding door and I stood way in the garden, which is probably like 50 meters away. And it almost sounds exactly the same loudness like it is in the lounge outside. And the further you go, the more detail you get. It was actually quite a shocker compared to normal point source. Quite a shocker how much detail you get by standing really, really far. So really, really nice. But now guys, the quality of this unit is beautiful. It is hi-fi on steroids. Literally, it's hi-fi on steroids. Really, really nice. It's got FR filtering as well. Let me turn your eyes to the back here. Here's the side profiles. Here's your hinges when you connect up other units. Take it out like this. Here's your hinges. Clips into the second unit. It's Baltic birch, but it's got FR filtering, so it'll take all the music and the signal you're putting through it, and it'll try and bring out the very best, and it works very, very well. So guys, here is the back. So here's your heatsink, and here's your main control panel. And here is all your DSPs. So at the moment I've got this unit at 70 Hz up to 20 kilohertz. For some reason, if you make this woofer go low in frequency, like I've got him now to 70, normally as you can see it says like 100 Hz high pass filter. If I have him at 70, it's almost like it's got way more breath than when I have it at 100 Hz to 20 kilohertz. So this woofer likes to go pretty low. This speaker can actually go down to 25 Hertz, and Wharfedale does say if you have multiple units, like 4 per side, you can let them do full range mode from 25 Hertz up to 20 kilohertz. So these woofers can flex quite a bit. And surprisingly enough, I've only got him in 70 Hertz so far, but the bass is, wow, this thing can actually pump. It's actually really amazing. Even on the stand, it's got some nice deep bass. I've actually been using him on his own without the sub, just to like listen to a bit of jazz fusion when I don't want so much bass from this big subwoofer I've got here. But other than that, guys, it's an amazing unit. Really, really amazing unit, guys. And I'm officially a registered dealer in Pro Audio for Wharfedale Pro, Martin Audio, and many other brands. I'm going to have it in the description of all the brands that we distribute. And we've got lots of stock available on these monsters. I can always get you a really good price. My number will be in the description, my WhatsApp number. You can always just inquire on this unit, and it's really, really amazing, guys. But yeah, that's just the video, guys, but this is genuinely a fantastic unit, and I've got a mean amount of throw on him, and it's really, really nice. The 15-inch line array by Wharfedale Pro. For all the best, guys, Alesis Audio out.